Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. So I went to that swap meet in Rhinebeck that I told you guys about. And other than that big cart, which will have its own separate video obviously, basically I really did not pick up all that much stuff. And unfortunately I got ripped off. Let me tell you about how I got ripped off. I was using this wheeled cart, and it can't go everywhere you go. Sometimes people put a couple of tables parallel, and they're kind of narrow, and if there are other people down the rows, so I tend to leave this outside. You know, I just put it up against the stand and walk away from it and walk back. And I've done that for years. I haven't had any problems. Unfortunately, this year I had a boat seat on top, really cool one. I got it for 10 bucks. And you know, as I was going along, you know, doing various things and all that, at one point I'm like looking at it and I'm going, it seemed like I had to take a bunch of stuff out to do such and such, and this time I didn't have to. What's wrong with this picture? And what was wrong with the picture is the boat seat was missing. So I got tagged for a $10 boat seat. It was a really nice boat seat. I wanted to use it on one of the golf carts, but such is life, eh? So this is my $5 generator. It has compression and all that. I just picked it up for my own amusement. We'll see if it starts. This is the engine block. You know, there should be a cylinder, you know, sticking out here. This had a big bore kit on top that the person wanted, so they took it off. The whole bottom end is supposed to be good. And if you guys remember the Speed Defies Gravity engine, the top end was good, but it had a couple of gears blown out of it. So I'm hoping this engine goes, or the top half of that motor goes onto this. And then for $10, I got myself a pit bike engine, a 110cc pit bike engine. So that was 5, that was 10. Even if I don't, the starters are like 15 bucks. So, and you know, I got the gear, I got the cases, you know. You can see it's a hand clutch model. Right, so anyway, 5 and 10. And then comes a huge pile of $1 items. $1 motor, $1 blower, and it's free. It works good. These are all the push pins and so forth for putting on fenders. And I noticed, I guess it was in this bag, those black ones right there by my thumb. They're the ones I kind of need for the Hondas. So the bags were $1 each. Once again, another yellow light for $1. Box of light bulbs. The whole box was $1. Hose clamps were $1. You know, I've seen these screws somewhere, and I'm not quite sure where I saw them, but the bag was $1, and I said, you know what, if I don't buy that bag for $1, I'm going to discover I need it, and then I'm going to be like, yo, clown, why didn't you buy the bag for $1? This whole highway kit, including the jumper cables. I mean, none of these tools are really worth a hoot, except I got 2 halves of jumper cables, which come in handy, you know, the wrenches, the whole bit. Hey, for $1, I'm not passing it. This is one of those NiCad battery chargers. This set of cables and that charger that goes with it, all of that was $1. These are strobe Halloween-y lights. You know, they were $1. The radio, well, actually, let's finish the dollar stuff. This is a bore to, you know, clean out where your piston goes. It was $1. Who made it? Hastings Manufacturing. So, old brand name tools, all $1, you know, Love that made in America stuff. Even the Craftsman, I mean, it's ugly, but the gear part of it is fine. Or actually, it's seized, but I could always clean it up, turn it in. Except they give you Chinese ones. Actually, this was 50 cents. These were 50 cents. This was 50 cents. And I think there was something else as part of it, because it was $3 for all of it. And now we got to move away from the dollar stuff. All this wire, all 6 spools, were $22. The lights were $3 each, so $6. The radio was $5, and I bought it. This is the second one like this I have.
Ulster County, New York, at 162.475 megahertz, and serves the Mid-Hudson Valley, Eastern Catskills.
So you guys hopefully heard that. That's a weather radio. So yeah, I've kind of I bought this box, this entire box of wires, you know, and clamps and all that stuff. It was $17. It's got, you know, switches and fuses and the wrap there, clips. There's even more junk on the bottom. Connectors. Very handy when you're building harnesses for trailer stuff. Very handy when building harnesses and all for the bikes. Same with this wire. The connectors and all make it a lot easier. So yeah, I paid $17 for this. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, 25 pounds worth of copper. It's the major part of it's, I basically bought it for around scrap, right? I don't know what they're paying for insulated wire, but I mean, each one of these, like the spool weighs a ton. So a little less than a ton really, but a notable amount. So yeah, I'm trying to bring home less clutter, more stuff that's like usable instantly. Like I have spots that really need these push pins pushed into. Blower for a oil burner project I want. Obviously I've talked about these lights and liking them a number of times. You know, all this stuff will find a use. And once again, it's not a lot. I really didn't want to clutter things up. If this motor works out, that's gonna be a nice win. It's always nice to get a motor with a hand clutch. That's just fun to play with, whatever you bolt it up to. Generator, if that works for $5, I mean, obviously a steal of a deal. And if it doesn't, I just enjoy working on stuff like this. It sounds like it's got compression and also, and the fuel is turned off. So I'm thinking it's good. It's just probably a matter of cleaning it up a little bit, and it'll be running. So let me know what you guys think. More junk for the horde, I know. I want to thank everybody for dropping by to watch and comment and subscribe. Please remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up. Beautiful day to get out and go to a flea market. I recommend it for everyone. Tomorrow we're supposed to get all stormy again, so back to the rain tomorrow, but got a good day in today. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, commenting, subscribing. Feet down, heads up, get out and enjoy each and every day. If you liked this video, give me the old thumbs up, and if you didn't, please tell me why. Bye now.